For Taraba State, Governor Darius Ishaku, there is no slowing down efforts to develop the state as he has less than a year to complete his term, in one of which efforts, Governor Ishaku has sworn in 3 permanent secretaries for the state civil service to reinvigorate productivity. They are Ilia Becky Akwa, his chief press secretary, Ahmed Kara, and Yakubu Akwawu. Speaking at the event, Governor Ishaku said the essence of appointing them is to improve service delivery. Let's hear from Governor Darius Ishaku.
Performance of my official duties. I'll always place service to the public. Above self-interest.
Above selfish interest.
This administration has selected from the Taraba State Civil Service in an effort to re-energize the service and improve professionalism, productivity, and hard work. The appointment is proof that perseverance pays off. You have received recognition for your commitment to the state and selfless service. The permanent secretary who are sworn in today were chosen on the basis of merit from a pool of candidates. We have taken a number of actions to improve fortunes of the state civil service since the start of this administration. What we saw, we came on board, was I quote my speech of 29 May 2015. The reality of an oversized public service in this regard will resolve that we shall overhaul the civil service to reposition it for functionality.
Is an additional responsibility. Additional responsibility in the sense that I wasn't a permanent secretary before. Now that I've been appointed a permanent secretary, which is the echelon of civil service, I will do my best to promote the ideals and policies of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Taraba State, Architect Darius Dickson Ishaku, even though he's left with less than 1 year to go, but within this period, we shall redouble our effort. I will do my best to ensure that I give him the best and I make him to become proud of my being appointed by him as a permanent secretary. I will not let him down. I will do my best and he will definitely stand to testify, even when he leaves office, that indeed he appointed me a permanent secretary.
Babajide, can you just give us the implication of this appointment by Governor Darius Ishaku?
Yes,
3 key appointments. That is his chief press secretary, Ilia Becky Akwa.
Yes.
So what is the significance?
Yeah, the governor has shown once again that he is committed to rewarding excellence within the civil service. So he's committed to rewarding hard work, diligence, and commitment to duty. I know the guys who have been rewarded, and you know, Ilya as a person has worked with nearly everyone who has left CVC to do one work or another in Taraba State. He is the spokesperson to the governor. He will travel with you, provide you with the information that you did not have about communities. He knows every part of the state. He's like a moving encyclopedia about Taraba State. In my heart, I've been wishing that this sort of person should get rewarded for his exceptional brilliance and commitment to duty. And you can see a governor elevating his chief press secretary to the rank of a permanent secretary. This is the first time I've seen any governor do this. You know, for permanent secretaries, it's a case of many are called, few are chosen. Only a few of them can rise to the level of not just even director, but permanent secretary. So for anyone to be appointed permanent secretary, it shows that that person has reached the peak of his work in the civil service. It shows that that person is first among equals, that is good enough, better than so many people for him to have been chosen. And I know that Ilya and the rest of them will justify the confidence that the governor has. The governor has said repeatedly that he wants to finish strong, and is galvanizing his staff and other people to help him to finish strong. The governor built an estate where he expects that a lot of civil servants will be able to own houses by crashing the rate for those houses. I've seen those houses. There's nothing that a civil servant desires better than shelter at the end of his service to fatherland. A lot of them will be able to retire to the estate. The rate has been crashed. They'll be able to own houses of their own. So I can only encourage the governor to continue along this line, continue to reward excellence, and continue to pay salaries regularly, pay pensions. I know it's tough for governors because these are difficult times.
Well, I think what the governor has done is one of the things we've always called for. This is an election year in Nigeria, where you see those who are state chief executive and sometimes the president, their focus, primary focus, will always be political. Hopefully from his promise that is going to take governance as a sprint until the last day in office will be fulfilled.
Yeah. Just like every other government or governors, what they usually do is to see how those who have worked very hard, for the state, when they are leaving, they have to live well, and from Ilya, who has been with several governments, he understands the inner workings of government. So it's like he has worked hard and they are paying him. Because every civil servant would always want to be PAMSEC, Because if you have worked for a very long time, you've gotten to that peak. That is the climax, So they usually wait for this opportunity, for them to finish well. And for Governor Ishaku, I think this will help him because this is not the first time. I think last year he also made some, I think about 11, promoted about 11 appointed PAMSEC. And so this is 3. So it's like he's giving everybody the opportunity to have that sense of belonging, that, okay, fine, I've worked for the government and the government is paying me well for all this while. The work of PAMSEC is not easy. They are more or less non-political. Their own is to make sure that every ministry works well. When they have a commissioner, that ministry has to work well. So with this, and with the governor saying that he wants to finish strong, I believe that these 3 PAMSEC will also help him to finish stronger.
Okay.